Good Friday evening, everyone. I want to start out by saying we it looks like we are not going to have any immediate threats this evening into much of the overnight hours. It looks like the main threats would arrive after 4 a.m. So I know you're like, I don't want to wake up that early in the morning on a Saturday, Mark. Just make sure that your weather radio is turned on. A lot of folks turn them off because they don't want to hear that weekly test or they don't want to hear Amber Alerts, so they turn the weather radio off. Make sure you turn that weather radio on. Push the weather button on the front, and if you can hear that recorded voice clearly, or at least enough to where you can understand what they're saying, there's always sometimes like a little static, but enough to where you can understand what they're saying, then you've got it set up right. If it's staticky, it's probably too close to an electronic device and you need to move it around somewhere else in the house. If you can't hear anything but you've got it on the wrong channel. Okay, 162.400 megahertz is the channel for most of us around here. Okay, so you can Google that if you don't know for sure, but that's 164.400 megahertz is generally the channel for our neck of the woods. Okay. This is the current weather map showing tornado watches across Mississippi and Arkansas, yes, and Missouri and Illinois. I've been looking at a lot of maps today. I'm like, is that Arkansas? But yes, that is Arkansas. And it is a little concerning. The first tornado warning of the day, the first tornado warning of this entire event has turned out to be a confirmed tornado on the ground in Missouri. And, I said all along it was going to be a rough night for those folks, and it's looking like that for Missouri, Arkansas, Illinois, West Tennessee, West Kentucky, Mississippi. And then we'll get leftovers of that early in the morning. Hopefully, as we've expected, they will weaken down and be hopefully non-severe by the time they reach here. But there is a risk that one or two of those storms could still be packing a little bit of a punch around our neck of the woods in the morning. So Saturday's level of concern, same as it's been. I'm not ready to bump it up to 4 just yet. There's some more data coming in over the next couple of hours I'm very anxious to see. And that may push me to 4, or it may push me back into the middle of 3. Short-term model data today had looked favorable for us all day today, looking like tomorrow that the showers and thunderstorms would linger on into the noon hour, maybe even early afternoon. And that would help keep our atmosphere more stable. Some of those short-term models coming in this evening are not in agreement with that and keeping us much more unstable. So I'll have to see what some of the next rounds of data look like coming in. And then we've got a Storm Prediction Center update coming out as well. I always like to see what they're thinking too. So I'll just keep a close eye on that stuff. The first threat time frame, the first main threat time frame, 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. That's the leftovers from what happens tonight, making their way into our neck of the woods. All threats are low end, but not zero. Then we have the second threat, the main threat that comes tomorrow evening. And the main threat time frame is 4 p.m. to midnight. But let me stress this. Anything that develops tomorrow will be capable of being severe. Okay? So even though I've got a main threat time frame here from 4 p.m. to midnight, if you hear it thunder at any time tomorrow, it has the potential to become severe. Several of you messaged me about everybody's given different threat time frames, and some people aren't even given threat time frames. The reason why that is because the threat time frame is literally all day. Okay, that's why I'm saying main threat time frame. If you're traveling somewhere tomorrow, you need to postpone that trip if you can. If you can't, make sure you know where you're at all times while you're traveling, and that you know a safe place to get. And what do I mean by that? When you're traveling, you sometimes don't know what county you're in. So you need to know that, because that's how warnings are given. So, or at the very least, know what town you're closest to. Know your safe place. It's the lowest level of your home, in the middle of your home. Don't worry about the bathroom. Everybody wants to get in the tub. If it's not in the middle of your home, it's not where you need to be. Back in the day, tubs were the place to be because they were cast iron and you could ride them things to Oz. Nowadays, you're not going to ride your tub halfway across the driveway because it's going to fall apart. Don't worry about the bathroom. It's the room that's in the middle of your house. If the bathroom is the middle of the house, then that's where you need to be. But you need to focus on putting as many walls between you and the outside as possible. You know, you got your helmet to protect your head, especially for the kids. Got your shoes on, you know, so you're ready to walk on broken glass if you have to. A lot of folks take whistles with them just in case they need to blow those to get somebody's attention. Make sure your weather radio's turned on. A lot of folks turn those off, like I said, during amber alerts and whatnot. I think I said that in this recording. So make sure your weather radio's turned on and you can hear it clearly. And you should be good to go. Make sure you got your batteries. Make sure you can get weather alerts even if the power's out. We got a wind advisory in effect from 10 p.m. tonight till midnight Saturday night. So we got some strong gusty winds even outside of storms, and that could cause the power to go out. So make sure you can get your weather alerts even if the power goes out. Storm Prediction Center just issued a tornado watch for West Tennessee and Western Kentucky, and I can't see what time that goes to from here, but I'm sure it goes to the early hours of Saturday morning. So it's going to be getting busier and busier. I'll be issuing updates on the app and the website as needed. So you'll be able to stay up to date with that. And I have some severe weather tips on my website. You can go to severe weather safety on that tab. The icon for my app can be seen there, the little sunshine with the cloud. It is available for both Android and iPhone, and it's completely free. So just find that in your app store and get that downloaded. Or you can follow the website and you get updates sent to your email. But yeah, so, you know, we always look forward to the spring, but this is one of those days that we dread because it is a weather aware day for sure. I'll keep a close eye on things, folks. You know, you can count on that. You just keep it right here to Meteorologist Mark.